Okay, friends, the cat or the tiger is out of the bag. We can now talk about this new Arttitude Cosmetics palette. Well, it's not that new to me. I've had it for quite a while now. This is the Maneater Untamed, and I say I've had it for a while. I even have the prototype. So let's actually talk about this. Do not adjust your screen. There are actually two palettes, and yes, they look slightly different because one is the prototype and one is the newer one. So actually I have a video coming up next week on Monday kind of showing the behind the scenes of making this. This is the new one and the old one. Shall I show you the original one? I mean, I came to that decision pretty darn quickly. This is what it originally looked like. Now, there aren't many massive changes, mostly in terms of formulation and the addition of a black. I'm not going to say I badgered Rooks into that, but I kind of did. And this is what she looks like now. That black, I mean, that's a fucking void. Like, that's fabulous. I will say this is very difficult to actually capture on camera because there are some very, very pretty shades. And I will have a video trying the new palette, that newly formulated one as well, up next week. I haven't had a chance to edit it. Isn't that terrible? Me and two jobs. But I'm going to show you some swatches now. Now, I actually showed Untamed when myself and Robert Welsh were filming releases and rants, and it's this shade. And you can kind of see here, it is a little bit special. Gives you a little bit of a wet look. I have never looked so beautiful. That shade in and of itself is beautiful. The shade Maneater, I think her kind of shimmers are where she really shines. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. Let's give myself a moustache. Why, hello. And there's a gorgeous shade here, Endangered. I mean, I had to. It's this one. I mean, look at that. Fabulous. Let's kind of go for that there. I mean, they're just wet. Just one little swipe, and I'm going to go in with the shade Predator, which is this kind of hot pink here. Why? I think it's absolutely fabulous. I was very lucky in that Rooks let me kind of help a little bit behind the scenes. I know it's very difficult to take me seriously, but she did let me help her behind the scenes and say what it was that I thought of the palette. I just couldn't take myself seriously. I had to wash all that off. Now, I would love to take credit for this and be like, oh yeah, I totally, like, this is it's my brain. It wasn't. Rooks came up with the whole colour story. I just kind of said, maybe tweak the formula here, maybe add in this shade. This is all her. And I think, in my opinion, this is one of the best kind of colour stories that she's done so far. And for me, kind of the frustration is it's one of those palettes that you kind of have to see close up to really appreciate it. Like that shade Untamed, I think that is spectacular. This shade Camouflage, there was some early issues with this, trying to get it to kind of work in the way that we wanted it to do. But like it all sorted out in the end. There's some really nice like grungy colours in here, and I gotta say, I am super excited about it. But there's also other things coming as part of the collection. There are some fabulous brushes. There's some lashes. I have those as well. Keep an eye out. I will be doing a video on that. That's coming out hopefully on Tuesday or Wednesday. Who really knows? Next week, not this week. Current Teresa has no time. But I am so excited about this. You know the drill. I have the palette over in my Instagram stories. I want to know what you guys actually think. Do you love it as much as me? Or do you think I'm completely and utterly deluded? Which... you're wrong, guys. You're wrong. If you can't be bothered to do that, then just pop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think.